So coming to the contents of the webinar, in this webinar, I'll be covering about what is the need and importance of an electrical engineer. Then we'll see what is the electrical and electronics engineering course eligibility. Then we'll go to the skills to be developed during the course. And next we'll see what are the different career opportunities after completion of BTech in EEE. Okay. So when you're completing the BTech, you can go for any of these options. Like you can go for the higher education, or you can go for central or state government sector jobs. You can go for private sector jobs, or you can become an entrepreneur. You can have your own startup. And at the end, I'll tell you how Guru Nanak Institutions guides you for better career. Okay. So first, coming to what is the need and importance of an electrical engineer.
Hello. Hello.
So coming to the need and importance of an electrical engineer. So we see that if we see around us, we see that everywhere all the device and equipment that we use is using electricity, and all the equipment or device is powered or controlled by an electricity. Okay. So right from the home, if we see right from home or the industries or the automation or the electronic industries, or you can see the telecommunications or the computers, whatever you would take, it is powered by electricity. So you can see during this lockdown period also, it is very important. The only sector that is working properly is the power sector. Okay, so if there is no power, you can imagine that whatever work we are doing, work from home, even that would not have been possible without electricity. So such is the importance of electricity. If you take at home also, each and every device that you use consumes electricity. Okay, so if you have a power cut even for an hour, you see that if there is a short power cut also, all the works will come to a halt. Okay, so this is very important part of our life, electricity, and the people who work behind it is the electrical engineers. So if you are getting the power at a rated value without any disturbance reliably, that means we are getting, some people are working behind it, and those are the electrical engineers. Okay, coming to the specialization, if you take the electrical and electronics engineering, so you can see that this is a combination of electrical and electronic subjects. Okay, if you take the other branches, it will have some specific specialization. But here, if you take, it covers both electrical and electronics part. So you learn about electrical subjects as well as the electronic subjects. Okay, it is a combination of both. So it is a bright career if you take up this branch. It is an evergreen branch, EEE, that is electrical and electronics engineering. And if you do these subjects, you can place into a job market of any other field. It is not that you have to choose only electrical field, because you see all the equipment, they are equipped with electronics also. Okay. So if you are taking the computer engineering or the electronics communication engineering, you can have the job market. In job market, if you see, if you are having the specialization of electrical engineering also, you can go forward in any of this branch of engineering. Okay. So this is the importance of an electrical engineer. So coming to the electrical and electronics engineering course eligibility, as you know, this eligibility for BTech, if you're coming from Inter, you have to complete your MPC, that is specialization. You should have the subjects physics, chemistry, and mathematics is the main subject. Okay, so you have to complete the 12th standard with an aggregate of 50% marks to get to do this BTech course. Okay, if you are doing your diploma, after diploma, you'll have the 3-year course. Directly, you will be joining into the 2nd year. So this BTech course is a 4-year course, and each year you'll have 2 semesters. So totally you'll have to study 8 semesters, and this is actually 4 years. Okay, so